Hello everyone, I welcome all of you to English Classroom. A story really never ends, and happiness is something that comes and goes. It is as rare as a rainbow. Can you guess whose words are these? I am going to give you some hints. You have read the story of this man in the first chapter or in the first unit. Yes, that's right. He is the man who wrote many stories, the one and only Ruskin Bond. I know very well that you are familiarized with the story Adventures in a Banyan Tree. And you know the boy, the protagonist of the story. Can you remember what did the boy, the hero, do in the afternoons? Yes, he sat on the banyan tree or he observed his surroundings. He sat there and read books. That's how he found happiness in the afternoons. Can you tell me a sentence that shows a past habit in the first paragraph? The boy had a habit sitting on the banyan tree, reading books and observing his surroundings. Just like grandmother had a habit. Can you find out? That's right. Grandmother used to tease him. The complete sentence is grandfather at the age of 65 could no longer climb it. Grandmother used to tease him about this. Used to tease. Please note the phrase used to tease. It shows a past habit. Here, used to, it is used to. That is used to. Let's see what used to is. It is a semi-modal verb. It shows past habits, routines and states. Okay, let's have a look at some past habits in the story. You can see on the screen, grandmother used to tease him about this. The boy used to sit on the banyan tree. The boy used to give food to the squirrel. Then what about the tree, the banyan tree, the state of banyan tree? In the spring, the banyan tree used to be the noisiest place. Okay, used to here short past habits. Let's see the structure of used to. Subject plus used to plus verb. You can use I used to, they used to, we used to. You can express your past habits. I can say, I used to play cricket. It means I played cricket when I was a boy. I used to play cricket when I was a boy. Now I don't play. Okay. Used to shows past habits, routines and states. He used to smoke a lot. That sentence means the man or the person, he doesn't smoke now. So actions happened regularly in the past and don't happen anymore. That is the use of used to. Used to. That is used to. One of the easiest ways of learning a language is to personalize it. Let's try to personalize the things that we are now discussing. Okay. Suppose or imagine today's habits become past habits if we stop it. When we think of it in future, if we stop today's habits, it becomes past habits. Let's have a look at today's habits or habitual things that's happening in our life. Okay, what do we do today? We wear masks, we buy sanitizer, we watch online classes. This is what we do every day. All these things will be past habits. Can you guess when it will be? Yeah. Suppose COVID-19 has been eradicated or wiped out completely by the end of this year or next year. We will stop all these habits and we will go back to our old stage. That is, we will stop wearing masks, we will stop buying sanitizer, we will stop watching online classes. In such a situation, all these present habits become past habits. How can we say all these things at that time? Can you try? The first sentence, we wear masks. We need to change to past habit by using used to. Can you try? Yes, we used to wear masks. We buy sanitizer. Right, we used to buy sanitizer. We watch online classes. We used to watch online classes. This is how present habits become past habits if we stop it or if we stop doing it. Okay. Now move on to the negative of used to. How can we frame negative? The negative of used to is didn't used to. Didn't used to. Please note, D is not there. Didn't used to. Used to, negative, didn't used to. We can say, I didn't used to wear masks before. I didn't used to wear masks before. You didn't used to watch online classes. So, if I personalize these things, in my case, I didn't used to take online classes. I didn't used to wear masks. Just like you can also say, I didn't used to watch online classes, because all these things are new and the world has been changed totally, and the style of life as well as our attitudes and our routines, everything has been changed. We can frame negative sentences by using used to. I didn't used to watch, I didn't used to buy, I didn't used to write, just like you can say anything. Okay, let's try to frame a question by using used to. The question form of used to is, did you used to? Did used to? Did you used to wear a mask before? No, I didn't, or you didn't. You can say, did you used to buy sanitizer? No. Did you used to watch online classes? Absolutely no. Sometimes some of you may. Okay. So this is how we frame questions. You know the boy very well. I mean the protagonist of the story, Adventures in a Banyan Tree, the boy. Suppose he tries to write a letter to his friends about the past habits when he was at his grandfather's house. What did he used to do? Now he is trying to write a letter. So, before writing a letter, he should know how to write it. Letters are two types, formal letter and informal letter. Formal letter means official letter. Informal can be a personal letter or letters written to our family friends or to our family or relatives. Let's have a look at a letter written by Neha. Look at the screen. First, you can see Garden Villa, Mysore 57004 and India. Then 2nd of January 2007. Then comes Dear Mom. The letter begins like this. Dear Mom, you will be very pleased to like that. And last part of it, he says, convey my regards to Papa and my love to Reina. And then yours lovingly, signature and Neha. Let's analyze the structure. First comes sender's address. Who is a sender? Sender is a person who writes the letter, not the receiver. Receiver means a person who receives the letter. Here, who is the sender? Yes, Neha is the sender. So definitely it must be the address of Neha. She is now at Mysore. And next item, that is date. Sender's address, then comes date. After that, salutation. My dear mom or my dear friend, just like we can say anything. Then the body of the letter comes. The things or our thoughts that we are going to convey is expressed in that part, that is the body of the letter. And last part, at the end of the body of the letter comes concluding remark, that is convey my regards to Papa and love to Reina. This is what concluding remark. Okay. Then comes yours lovingly. It is complimentary closure. It is complimentary closure. Yours lovingly or with love, we can say in any way. Then signature and name. Signature and name. This is what the structure of a personal letter. I hope that the structure is very clear to you, right? Let's see. Be used to and get used to. Used to has another meaning. Be familiar with something. For example, I am used to this climate means that person is familiar with that climate and he is comfortable with that climate. Okay, I'm used to. I was not used to this climate means he is a newcomer there. He is not used to it. Then after that we can say I am getting used to it. We used get used to. Get used to. I am getting used to it means I am becoming familiar with that situation. In our case, we were not used to wearing masks. Now we are getting used to it. We will get used to it. That's a future state. We will get used to it because we don't have any other option. We must do it. Then next one, I got used to it means get used to, got used to it. I got used to means already I am comfortable. I am accustomed to this habit. So I can say I got used to this climate. Or he can say the person we have just mentioned, he can say he got used to it. Means now he is comfortable with this. Just like now we got used to it means now we got used to wearing masks. If I personalize this thing, I told you at first, if we want to acquire the usages in a particular language, we need to personalize it. If I personalize this matter, what I am doing now, taking online class, I was not used to online teaching. I was not used to online teaching. Now I am getting used to it. Now I am trying to be familiar with or almost familiar with this mode of teaching. I am getting used to online teaching. I will get used to it. And also some of my colleagues are getting used to it. We don't have any other option. Okay. After some days or after some class or classes, we can say, I got used to it. Means now I am perfectly accustomed to this habit of teaching or online teaching. This new mode of teaching. Okay. This is what the use of used to. It has the meaning be familiar with something. Okay. I am sure that you do remember the friendship between the boy and the squirrel. The squirrel was not friendly with the boy at first. Then gradually it becomes very close to that boy. Can you find a sentence showing close relationship between the boy and the squirrel? It is in the third paragraph. Yes, that's it. Before long, he was delving into my pockets and helping himself to whatever he could find. Please note the phrase helping himself. Now we are going to discuss the phrase helping himself or helping yourself or help yourself. It means giving a permission to someone to take something as much as he wants. Imagine or suppose a friend comes to your house and he needs a sheet of paper. He just asks for a sheet of paper. At that time, you can say, a bundle of paper is on the table. You help yourself. That means a bundle of paper is there and your friend can take as much as he wants. Okay. This is how we use help yourself. If you are in your classroom, your friend needs some water and you can say, my water bottle is in my bag. Help yourself. Help yourself is a way to offer things to someone without asking specific permission. Okay. If anybody wants something, we can give permission to that person by saying help yourself. It means he doesn't need any specific permission for taking further things. Okay. Just like another phrase is the make yourself at home. Another phrase, make yourself at home, means this phrase can be used when you have visitors at your home. You can say, come on, come in, make yourself at home. Means that person can be relaxed and be comfortable at home. We discussed help yourself, one from your textbook and the other from outside, that is make yourself at home. Okay. I think the things we have discussed today are very clear to you. And it's time to say goodbye. Let's call it a day. Have a nice time. Before that, I would like to remind you one thing. We will meet again with new English expressions and usages. Okay? Bye.